Hey everybody. So, today's dating landscape can apparently be tough for men and boys to navigate. After all, women have rights now. Oh no, and that's proving to be a challenge for some men out there. Well, let's get started. We have a lot to unpack. First things first, let's do something men have never done and probably never will bother to do, which is put themselves in a woman's shoes, okay? Treating them like actual people instead of property. What's going on, guys? It's Alpha Knots here, and today we're going to learn how to get any female you want, 100% guaranteed, any bitch in your pocket by Monday. First things first, you gotta have your fit in order, gotta have your game in order, gotta have your manhood in order. Women do not respect a man they cannot submit to. I repeat, women do not respect a man they cannot submit to.
Yup.
So you gotta command respect from these females, or they will see you as less. Remember, a woman's comfort and safety is the most important thing. Women have had to endure centuries of oppression from men, so you should know your place, so to speak. And speaking of speaking, if you ever think about speaking to a woman, repeat after me. Don't. Many men lament, and side note, you can't spell lament without men. Many men are angry that women don't like being approached in public anymore. They whine and cry about, oh, we can't harass women at the gym, at the store, at the gas station, at the library. Oh, boo-hoo. Cry me a river. I say if men are scared, good. Be more scared. Turn that social anxiety up a notch. You can't just let her know who you are, you gotta let her know who she is. I would repeat that, but you can just rewind the video a few seconds and listen to me say it again. She says her favorite artist is, I don't know, Gorillas or some shit. Tell her, nah, you seem like more of a 21 Pilots kind of gal.
Yup.
Plant that doubt in her. Let her know you in control. Social media and Sims have given these women massive egos, so you gotta make sure you knock her down a peg or two. Make it subtle if you have to. Maybe your girl a little fat, a little chubby. You see a hot skinny bitch on TV, say, damn, she fine. Give your girl something to think about. Never take a risk, because a risk could pose a chance that you make a woman uncomfortable, and there is no greater sin than making women uncomfortable. If there's any chance at all that you could be committing this sin, try employing the cease system. C. Consider her feelings. It's likely she's experiencing a bit of discomfort. E. Evaluate your position. It's likely you're the one causing the discomfort. A. Ask yourself, why would she even like me? What do I bring to the table? Women probably have many better options than you, so what are you even doing? S. Stop engaging. Remove yourself from the conversation at once. Perhaps bow and apologize for disturbing her. E. Evacuate immediately. Withdraw from the premises entirely to minimize the trauma you have undoubtedly instilled in her. Exclamation mark. Muy bien. Throw yourself in a river. Establish your dominance early and often. You are the king of your kingdom and she will be your queen. Walk up to her and let her know what's up. Let her know she's gonna be your next girl. If she says no, just remember, women value their safety and their security above all else. So at this point, you should pull out your Glock to let her know that you can protect her. From that alone, she will recognize that you are the alpha. If by chance you do manipulate a woman to go on a date with you, perhaps by somehow proving that you're in the 0.00001% of men who are not potential rapists, the bar is in hell, make sure you cater to all of her boundaries and have none of your own. After all, you get what, like 2-3 dates per year? You better make the most of what you have. Boundaries exist to be broken. The only reason these 304s set up boundaries is to test you. Here, I will rewind the video for you this time because this one's important. Boundaries exist to be broken. If a woman's Tinder bio says no hookups, first of all, bitch, what you here for then? Nevertheless, you better believe that means you and her are hooking up that night. She says she ain't comfortable with that. That's her testing your manhood. She's trying to see how alpha you are, how much of a beta you're not. Say, for example, a nice lady meets you and on your first date she expresses a distaste for tulips. And let's say you have a shrine at home dedicated to your dead father and it's covered in tulips because that was his favorite flower. Well, as soon as you get home, shred them. Jam those tulips into a shredder and set the remains on fire. Given that your father undoubtedly perpetuated patriarchal ideas anyhow, he probably wasn't a great person. Continue this trend into the relationship. Whatever she needs, say yes. It is your job as a male, not hers, to satisfy her needs, and who knows how long you'll be lonely if she leaves you. Show no weakness to these females. The only tears she should ever see from you are the tears you climb in your career, in your fitness, and in your life. You drive the car, you captain the ship, you fly the plane. You do not conduct the train because trains are autistic. If you have a disability, go to the doctor and tell him to get rid of that shit pronto. Women love ability, not disability. Yep. Actually, better yet, get rid of that shit your damn self, cause going to a doctor is weak nigga shit. Besides, you never know, he might shove his finger up your ass and that's gay. Speaking of which, do not ever wash your ass, as that is also gay. I will not repeat myself. Oh, and by the way, don't be vulnerable with her. After all, as a man, what do you really have to cry about? Your sex has been in power since the dawn of literal human history, so keep that to yourself or with a therapist. She has to do enough emotional labor just having a man in her life at all. Men have a natural impetus to spread their seed as much as possible, and it is your job as a man to give into it. Females are beautiful creatures, but they must be seduced and tamed. Pump and dump these 304s, turn them into the women you despise so much. All in all, women are virtuous and wonderful people whose opinions of you matter more than anything else. The social proof and validation granted to you by appeasing women is the highest form of flattery, and I would argue, the only form worth pursuing. It's all about hitting that pussy, bro. Nothing else matters. Get your money up and get your funny up so you can get your honeys up.